First thing we're gonna start is with some more mobility movement training. So I think this is really important for boxers. So I think with boxing, we're always in this stance, like shoulders are always quite rounded, we're always in a split stance. So we find we have quite like a lot of tightness and imbalances. So I think for boxers, this is something just to get some quick wins, what we can integrate into every single session. Common areas we normally focus on is the spine. So this is more for like rotational power. If you're restricted in your spine, then as opposed to punching through your target and producing that force, you're gonna be there instead. So it's optimal for hitting harder, producing big punch power. Also the shoulder. So boxing science done some research, and they found 65% of boxers had like limited movement within the shoulder. Reason is, think of it, you're always punching, the shoulder takes like a lot of strain and it can become quite limited within its range. If we increase our shoulder mobility, that's gonna increase hand speed and probably gonna get less likely of getting a shoulder injury, what's quite common in boxing. Work on glute strength and activation. Reason is, we use this for like forceful hip extension as we punch in. Probably know yourselves anyway, but a lot of power comes from the lower body, so just make sure they're fired up. But then also we activate, it's our side muscle, our abductors, our glute medius it's called. But this is really good stabilizer for the hips. So when we're moving around, we're always balanced, we're in a good position to punch from. And then the last one is hip mobility. So it's like lower body mobility. We'll get onto that in a second. But basically, just being able to have a good range of motion through lower body, that's gonna transfer to less injury risk, moving better, but then also being able to produce more force effectively from the lower body. So what we're gonna do then, I'm gonna give you a few, starting with the spine. Ideally, we want you to do all of these, but if you just could do one from each one, if you're short of time, that's completely fine also, okay? The first one we're gonna do is a thread the needle and rotate. So with this, we're gonna do around 8 reps in each side. We're gonna go kneeling position. From there, I want you to reach through as far as you can. So imagine there's a conversation going on downstairs, you could try and listen to it. Reach through as far as you can, and then from there, open up, rotate, chest to the wall. And then do that same side 8 times, yeah? So reach through, from there, open up, brilliant. So key to this, trying to get that shoulder nice and close to the floor, yeah? You got that? Good work, there we go. So do 8 on that side, and then we're gonna move on to 8 onto the other side, yeah? Good work, everyone, brilliant. Good work, everybody, that's it, brilliant now. 8 on each side, yeah? Focusing on that spine, so you're gonna go onto your side, palms hitting each other, and then from there, what I want you to do is open up, so you're gonna bring your shoulder over, at the same time, bring your knee over your hip, rotate, look over your shoulder, try and get it as close to the floor as you can, and then back together, yeah? 8 of them, yeah? So open up, look over that shoulder, and then back in, yeah? 8 of them, okay? So you're trying to get that shoulder as close to the floor as you can, yeah? So 8 on one side, then swap over, 8 onto the other side, yeah? Try and get that shoulder all the way to the floor or as close as you can if you can, yeah? The last one we're gonna do, with this as well, we're gonna get a bit through our hip as well. So hip flex, these are normally pretty tight anyway because boxers a lot of the time, we're podding. So we're gonna open up this hip at the same time as well, yeah? So I've got a bad wrist, so I'm gonna go on my knuckle, but you go on your hands. From that position, we're gonna go foot next to our hand, drop that back knee slightly without touching the floor, touch your shoulder, rotate up, and then back, yeah? Then change side. So foot next to your hand, drop that back knee slightly, touch your shoulder, rotate. You want to get that back knee just close to the floor without touching it, yeah? Just so you get that stretch through the hip, okay? Rotate, good work. Great stuff, this lads, keep it up. Rotate, that's it, and I want you to look as well, yeah? So when we're doing most exercises as well, your neck's connected to your spine, so especially with rotational stuff, we want to look into the direction where we're rotating, yeah? Good, 6 each side, brilliant. Spot on, great work this. We're gonna move on to the shoulder now, so remember this, for reducing that tightness for the shoulder from all the repetitive punching, but then also increasing that hand speed and reducing that injury risk, okay? So similar to the position before, we're gonna go on our side. These are called windmills. We're gonna pin this knee down. From there, we're gonna draw a circle around our head. So we're gonna go up, round, all the way round, and back. So you're trying to keep your hand as close to the floor as you can. If your range is quite limited, like I can only touch the floor to about there, that's completely fine, but try and keep it as close as you can, yeah? So from there, open up, round, back round your head, 8 on each side, yeah? As soon as you're ready, off you go. Good. Brilliant. Normally would go over your head, so over, around, so go, yeah. I think, is that anti-clockwise? I don't have a clue, me. Anti. No, so just keep going that way. Yeah, brilliant, spot on. Good work, that's it, nice and big, yeah? Nice and big with that circle, good. That's it, pin that down there. Fix that position, bring that knee up a little bit. Good, and up, round, round, round. Sick, a little bit wider there. So naturally to compensate, your elbow, we try and bend and keep the hand close to your head as possible. Try and keep it as wide as you can. So even if your hand doesn't touch the floor, that's completely fine. Just go as low as you can within your range, yeah? Good, there we go. And then with that, as you start to get to that point, keep going. You can bend the elbow a little bit and then come back round, all the way to the front, yeah? Both sides there, good. Another one now, similar movement, probably a bit easier. Kneeling position, I want you to squeeze your glutes. So they're activated and engaged. And then I want you to imagine there's a wall next to you and you're trying not to touch the wall and keep your arms as close as you can. So you're gonna go up, round, nice and slow, and back. Up, so these are shoulder rotations, yeah? Up, round, and back. Again, naturally your body will always try and find a way to compensate. So it'll try and turn your spine to adjust, but I want you to squeeze that belly. Imagine you're taking a body shot. Stay nice and straight. Keep it as close as you can within your range, yeah? Brilliant. Perfect. So there's 2 for your shoulder, what you can use. Dead easy, they're quite simple to remember as well. Now we're gonna move into like glute strength, glute activation, yeah? So remember, this is important, creating that hip extension, creating that punch power when we're hitting, but then also when we're activating these smaller muscles at the side, that's gonna help us with our stability. And then this as well, as we're punching with this one, this is gonna help us break. So we're in that solid posture, and that solid stance all the time, we're nice and stable. So we're gonna start with dead easy, a glute bridge. So we're gonna go onto our back. From there, I want you to brace your core first. So push your lower back against the floor, like you're taking a body shot. Push your bum up, squeeze, down. So we're targeting there, our main glute muscles, our glute max, the big muscles within our glute, yeah? We got that? Up, squeeze, good man. That's it, we got it? Brilliant, brilliant, spot on. And then same as before, we gotta make sure we engage that core before we go, yeah? So your hips will sort of roll, but squeeze your belly, imagine you're taking a body shot, and then go, just get your feet a little bit wider, yeah? So with your feet shoulder width as well, yeah? And make sure we're pushing through them heels. 10 reps of that. Perfect, so we're gonna start with this first one on the floor. These are called sideline clams. So you're gonna go onto your side, you want, say like a 90-degree angle between your hip and both your knee. So you've bent in that position. Then with this, we always use the 80-20 rule just to keep more activation for your glutes. So we're gonna open up 80%, come back down to 20%, so not all the way. Push up, 80%, back down, 20%, 8 on each side, okay? So we're not coming all the way in, so we're gonna go, that's it. Have a look, down, 20%, up, 80%, good work. Spot on. That's it, good work there, but I just want to push them feet together, yeah? So keep that there still. There we go. Good, brilliant, spot on. Yeah, switch sides after that, yeah? Do one side, then do the other side. Good work, everyone, brilliant. Good work, this lad's brilliant. Good, same again, yeah, just turn it up a little bit. Right, so once we've done that now, we're gonna go onto our feet. We're gonna go to band walk, same again, we're activating our glute medius, yeah, so our side glute muscles, okay? So we're gonna go slight dip, hip and knee. From there, if we make sure we've all got room side, we're gonna go 5 steps to either side. So just make sure you've got enough room. You might just want to stagger yourselves a little bit, yeah? There we go, what a good idea. All right, and then what are we gonna do from there? We're gonna go 5 steps, brilliant there. So one way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 steps backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, pause there. All done really well. We're gonna do that one more time. One thing to think about is, rather than stepping out with your foot, you wanna make sure you're pushing out with your knee. That'll just make sure this muscle's activated here. Then also you want your feet to always come back to shoulder width. So you want there, 1, 2. So these steps aren't gonna be too big. They're gonna be quite small steps. So you're pushing out with that knee, your feet always back to shoulder width. Do that one more time, yeah? Got it, that's it. And make sure, see how them feet are coming. There we go to there. Now take a smaller step. That's it, and again, smaller step, shoulder width. Good, 5 of them, then 5 back, good man. Then from there now, we're gonna go, same again, these monster walks. We're gonna go forward and to the side slightly. So you'd go from here, little dip, 1, 2, 3, 8 forward, and then after that, 8 backwards, yeah? So you're making like a zigzag, but I want you to always landing back, feet under your shoulders, yeah? As soon as you're ready, off you go. Show you. So you're gonna go from that position, yeah, face, come walk this way. So you're gonna go from there, step, 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 good man, brilliant. And then go backwards. So when you step in, your feet should always come back to shoulder width. So step, step, shoulder width. step, step, shoulder width, yeah? Good work. Spot on. Last bit, we're gonna move on to our hips. So this is gonna look more, say if you used to do this before your strength session, like the boxer we work with, we get them to do it before every session, ideally for your boxing sessions, but then also before your strength sessions, conditioning sessions, because again, just increasing that movement, and it's what's it took us about 10, 15 minutes. If you knew it, it'd probably take you 5 or 10 minutes. Easy way just to get some quick wins, but this looks more like the exercises you probably do in your strength sessions. So this one, I'm gonna want you to put the band around your wrist, around both sides. This is just gonna get a bit of wrist shoulder activation as well. We're gonna start from our palms in our chest, feet shoulder width. We're gonna do a squat and reach, 8 reps. So from there, sit down, reach, and then back up. So with this, we're aiming for hip mobility, so get as low as you can, yeah? So down, arms out, chest up, and then back in, brilliant. The arms out as well, it's helping keep that chest nice and upright, because you've got more weight in front. Right, do 8 of them, yes, have a look. Down, that's it, chest up, there we go, brilliant. Little tip, try and puff that chest up a little bit more, so there we go. Imagine pigeon, well better, good man. That's it, good. We say same there as well, if you can, force that chest up at the top, keep it there, yeah? Squat, reach, well better, good. Good work, 8 of them, yeah? Then once we've done that, we're gonna go to some single leg stuff. We're gonna integrate some rotation, again for that rotation mobility, get a bit of like extra wins with that. So we're gonna go band into our chest, we're gonna step forward, we're gonna lunge, reach, twist, and back. So you're gonna twist over your front leg. So if my right leg's got there now, down, reach, go to my right, back. If my left leg forward, I go to my left. Yeah, do 6 of them each side, okay, when you're ready. So step, twist, that's it. Same again, try and get your knee just above the floor, yeah? If your knee touches, then you lose that mobility and that stretch. Good, brilliant, really good this. And same again, you want that chest tall, make sure we're not leaning there. Chest nice and tall, yeah? Good, I want your head to follow. Remember, wherever your arms go, head follows. Good work, that's it. I'd probably say with you, you've got quite long legs. Take a bigger step, try and keep that chest up a bit more, yeah? So chest tall, big step, rotate, that's it. Better, there we go. We say, see there, only slightly, but it's compensating a bit. So try and think, imagine you see a pretty girl you want to show off. That's where the position you want to be in, yeah? That's it, there we go. Brilliant. If you find you are struggling, take a bigger step. Bigger the step, the more stable you'll be. Good, and last one now. This one seems to be quite challenging normally, but we're gonna do like a lateral lunge and reach. So just gonna put that feet shoulder width. From there, I always say tense this quad or the leg that's planted because it makes it easier to keep it straight. Tense that, step out, then you're gonna sit onto that leg, push that bum back in, 5 of them, yeah? So step, sit, key with stepping, you'll see naturally people will try and, because you're saying go down, bend that knee, but then after that, you lose like a massive amount of range through your hip. So you literally, as you're sitting down, you've got to make sure you're pushing your bum back to the wall as well. So you're pushing your bum back, sitting down, reach, and back. Do 5 on one side, swap over, 5 on the other side, yeah? I'll come around and help you out with it. Step with that leg, and then see that one stays straight. So then there, if you watch me there, come with me, yeah. So then that's the one that bends. So straighten that, step, sit, there we go. And then back in, brilliant, good. Then try and keep that toe facing the wall, yeah? Got it, doing well. Just coming a bit more to the forward, so you wanna be there, straight to the side. You can use that line if you need to. Use that line, step, sit. There we go, well better. Keep that chest up, yeah? Well better. That's it, really good. Big step, bigger step, yeah?
Just five on each side?
Yeah, 5 on each side, yeah? Do 5 on one side, 5 on the other side, yeah? Good work there, brilliant. How long do you think that's gonna take you? You only need to go through that once. 5 or 10 minutes, you'll all get the video to that. But easy way just to get some quick wins, but then also, probably find a difference I found in myself anyway, integrating mobility before my sessions, and compared to not, you feel better within your session, you're training better, your movement's better, everything's more opened up. So normally, in general, you get more out of your sessions.